Whoa, you won't believe this AI realism. Check this out.
People still don't believe that I'm AI.
Everyone is talking about Seedance 2.5, but is it really the best? I also realized that no one seems to know how to maximize the realism when using Seedance 2.5. In this video, you're going to find out how Seedance 2.5 compares to all the other video models. The one thing another video model does better than Seedance 2.5, and most importantly, I'll share 2 tricks to help you maximize the realism of videos generated with Seedance 2.5. I'm Ikai, creative, content creator, and I run a school community for AI video. I share what's new and what actually works. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you always stay ahead.
I use the platform Dreamina AI. Now, open the video generation page and select the Seedance 2.5 model. Set the resolution to 720p and the duration to 6 seconds. Upload your reference images. I'm using 2. The first is the full shot, the avatar standing, facing camera. The second is a close-up of the same face. The close-up matters. If you want a close-up shot anywhere in your video, you have to give the model a close-up image to work from. It can't invent that detail from a wide shot. Now the prompt. And this is one of the tricks that decides whether your video looks real. You don't attach the reference images at the top and leave them there. You place each one at the exact moment in the sentence where it applies. Here, the prompt opens with, "A fashion influencer stands facing the camera." That's where the full shot goes. Attach it right there. Then the prompt ends with ending in an extreme close-up on her eyes. That's the moment the close-up is needed, so the close-up image gets attached right there in that part of the sentence. Same images either way. The difference is where they sit. Hit generate and wait. It takes a few minutes. Dreamina isn't the only option. Higgsfield runs the same models. You'll have seen it promoted more widely because they spend heavily on creator marketing. Either platform works. Here's the output. This is the clip you saw at the start. The realism holds from the first frame to the last, and the movement stays natural throughout. The part that stands out is the zoom. As the camera pushes into her face, the detail survives the skin texture, the unevenness, the pores, even the catch lights on the eyes and the moisture hold up at full close-up range. That's what the reference placement buys you.
For the second trick, the one that gets the most out of Seedance 2.5, I'll show you right after the tools comparison.
So next up, the one we're doing a test comparison against is Seedance 2. Now obviously the newer model should be the better one, but let's go ahead and do a test anyway to see just how big the gap is.
People still don't believe that I'm AI.
You'll notice that at the start, they actually look pretty similar. But when you get to the middle section, you can see the micro expressions start to look stiff. The blinking and the camera transitions feel pretty abrupt. And when it zooms in, it's really choppy. Okay, let's do a side-by-side comparison.
People still don't believe that I'm AI.
Watch the facial features on Seedance 2.5. Again, everything stays really natural and smooth. Then look back at Seedance 2.
People still don't believe that I'm AI.
And it's genuinely far less fluid. Clearly, with Seedance 2.5, when you give it a reference image, it executes intelligently. It has the flexibility to bridge the 2 images together while still keeping that high level of realism.
All right, let's bring in the next challenger, Kling 3.0.
People still don't believe that I'm AI.
Now, looking at this video generated by Kling 3, the transition seems okay at the very beginning. But later on, when the avatar starts doing her micro expressions, it gets pretty weird. Especially when she tries to widen her eyes and speak along with the expression at the same time, it comes across as really awkward. To the audience, it just feels unnatural. So for me, this is a bit of a no-go for Kling 3, compared to Seedance 2.5. To be fair, you could argue I only generated 1 video. But honestly, I'd have expected Kling 3 to give a more stable performance here.
Kling 3.0 surprised me. I thought it'd be closer to Seedance 2.5. So Seedance 2.5 is still the clear winner. Let's move on to the next challenger, Google Omni Flash.
People still don't believe that I'm AI.
So I think the video generated by Google Omni Flash has its own strengths. It's really good at the body gestures and the micro expressions, those are genuinely on point. However, across the whole video, most of the skin texture gets lost, right up until the last few seconds when the camera does a close-up on the avatar's face. Other than that, the avatar looks great. The poses and gestures are really natural. But the big drawback is that it loses all the skin texture from the source image we gave it.
Looks like Seedance 2.5 wins again. Let's test one more, an older model that might surprise you. Our last challenger, Veo 3.1.
People still don't believe that I'm AI.
So I think Veo 3.1 is really good at generating gestures. You can see in this one there's quite a lot of nice interaction, good gestures, she brushes her hair twice, and it looks really natural. And when she's speaking, it still holds up. It's quite natural. The only thing is, as the camera pushes in toward her face, some of the skin texture detail gets lost. And at the end, the camera does this slightly awkward rotation toward us. The skin texture is somewhat okay by that point, but because the AI model is trying to simulate everything on the fly while the camera moves, that's where the detail drops off. And right at the end, you can clearly tell there's a glitch in the sound. So Veo 3.1 always seems to have a bit of a stability problem, whether it's the voice or the sound effects it generates.
I really like the gestures Veo 3.1 created. For that part, it beat Seedband 2.5. But on realism, camera movement, and voice quality, I think Seedband still wins. What do you think? Drop it in the comments. Wait, I know you're still waiting for the second trick. It's simple. 2 images. Remember the 2 images we uploaded at the start? The first one, the normal shot, that's GPT Image 2. The close-up, that's Nano Banana Pro, generated from the GPT Image 2 shot. Full step-by-step is in the video here. That's it for today. If you don't want to miss content like this, subscribe and turn on notifications. See you in the next video.